Hi, hello everyone. We are
Hi,
live.
hello.
We were talking about Trulies. what flavor Truly was it?
It's a lime margarita.
Right.
They
I
have
don't- have we tried
they have
that?
the they have like a lemonade line, and those are really good. So if you ever get a chance and you see those are really good.
I'm a big fan
That's
of lemonade.
just
Alright.
like that's just
Yeah.
more hard
I
seltzers, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
more or
I
less.
prefer
Yeah.
I prefer Trulies to White Claws.
same.
I enjoy
same.
Trulies way more than I do
prefer
a White
Truly
Claw.
lemonade to White Claw.
I have not had a White
That's
Claw.
fair.
It feels beneath me to have one.
That's
So like
fair.
I don't want to.
It just tastes like
I
LaCroix,
don't
but
care for
it'll get
them.
you drunk. That's
I
Do you
guess
like
because
LaCroix?
like I'll drink a few flavors. Yeah.
Okay.
I think bubbly's better.
Okay.
Michael
Um,
Bublé.
Oh, I thought it was Bublé. Wasn't it Bublé because Michael Bublé?
No, it's
Oh,
Or wasn't he promoting that? And I was like, oh look,
That was
Bublé.
that was an SNL sketch.
I thought it was real.
No.
I guess I took it
They got her.
literally.
got her.
It sure did.
Steph,
Well-
don't ever change.
I'll try not to, but I have to before bed because that's my outside clothes in the bed. You know. Never mind.
Oh.
Your silence was again way too fucking
Can
loud.
I mute her mic?
No. Wait, I have a question.
I'll mute your
Steph-
face. Oh.
Ooh. She just goes mute. Steph, do you have podcast clothes?
No, this is my work clothes.
I do.
That's all right. So that's what you wore today at work.
Yeah, this is what I wore today.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But
I-
if, let's
I'll
say we were
admit-
at home, I would put on a shirt, a specific shirt than a house shirt to stream, if that makes sense.
If I wasn't tired and I didn't have a shower before the show, yes, I'll admit I have specific things I like to wear during the podcast, like fun shirts or a hat or something. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I do the same. Yeah.
I was gonna wear
Yeah.
my otter sweater blanket, but it was kind of warm today, and I didn't shower yet, so I don't want to put that on.
I usually save
yeah,
shirts
I
for the podcast.
I make sure that I'm wearing a fun T-shirt, even though like my frame has only moved to like not even see my shirts anymore. I don't want to be wearing like a work shirt, like my one like I don't necessarily care about like my company's logo being on there. I just want to I want to look more fun than that, and not like I just got here from work and sat down. Like
But
it's so
this
many
isn't- This isn't
So
a
many
work
nights.
shirt. This is the shirt that I just wore to work.
Anthony,
don't have
if you sit
uniforms.
up, can you see your shirt that way? Is it like, are you sitting fully
No,
straight up? Or no? Oh,
I am sitting straight up. No, Optimus has kind of made me move my frame upwards a bit.
got it.
And until I
Yeah.
kind of get tired of him being in frame, I'll move it back down. But I'm wearing the shirt that Steph says I wear all the time.
Is it the no Ferratu?
You,
Or yes
mean-
Ferratu?
She knew
Or yes,
exactly.
Ferratu?
yeah. I mean,
Because apparently it's the only shirt I wear.
in
You wear-
both of your defense, she's right, and you do wear it a lot. But it is a good shirt.
It's a good
though.
shirt. It's a
Yeah,
really good
no,
shirt. I like
think
that
it's
shirt.
fine.
See,
I'm not gonna lie. When I noticed it was black, and I was like, I wonder if Anthony's gonna show his shirt. And you went up just a little, and I just saw the white line, and I was like,
The white
I
border.
feel like I've seen the shirt, but I don't know if I'm correct.
What-
And I was right.
Didn't you even wear that in Vegas?
I think I brought it to Vegas.
I think you wore it
I
once.
think you did wear it.
I
in
wanna
Vegas.
say-
I'm
you
thinking
wore
that
it.
was your plain shirt.
I have a handful of like statement shirts that I feel like this is a
Oh,
shirt
me
that
too.
encompasses Anthony as a visual.
Oh, that's like the
if you're
shirt I'm
gonna do
wearing.
a caricature, if you're gonna do a
Stand
character
up.
of Anthony in a graphic shirt, then like this is
Oh yeah.
you afraid of putting curse words on the stream?
I
Don't know.
believe
If
it's not allowed.
I don't know if we'll get in trouble.
Yeah, that's fine.
Twitch is weird to me. Like
It is. That's why I don't
Yeah,
know.
it has moments that I'm like,
I
You're
don't.
so mad about
why is
owned-
that? Why is that a problem? But like chilling in a hot tub in a bikini isn't.
That's what I was gonna
Because
say.
this is a puritanical country.
I
We're
still
afraid of
say-
nipples, but we will allow graphic violence on TV.
I still say
America.
we
Not
have
wrong.
a hot tub episode where we're all with the background of a hot tub, and then do a hot tub stream to see if we pull
We
in
almost did
views
that.
for that one episode. It would just be fun.
I'll pull out my best bikini top.
I wear that thing from Borat.
Oh, that one thing that just looks like a giant V.
It's like sling speedo thing. Goes over your fucking shoulders.
Mankini.
A mankini? A mankini? Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's like a
Interesting.
sling bikini, but for dudes.
Oh. Yeah, I just.
Jack says when you join us, there's a warning about us.
Oh yeah, no, I added the because
Oh,
otherwise,
good.
yes, I added that because
Yeah,
again, don't want to
we're
get in
not
trouble.
for everyone.
And
Got
we're
it.
absolutely not for everyone. Don't bring your kids.
Then I say I feel like that gives us carte blanche to do like almost whatever we want. Sans like actual violence or actual hate speech or anything. Yes, Leland.
Anthony, do you have a fire in your room or are the cops there? You've got a weird light. On
Oh
your
no,
wall.
that's actually that is actually a candle in my room.
A flicker
Oh,
candle?
okay. I didn't want something to be on fire and then you didn't notice and we watched it all burn, but we didn't tell you. And I was like, no,
Why
I
would
want to
we
tell
do
you.
that? Oh my god, it's getting bigger. Let's not tell him.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
no.
He's gonna burn. We'll find out if he's a witch or not. Also, Lillian, look, I got the same galaxy thing as you. We're twinsies.
I wanted
It's
one.
cool, right?
It
I
is.
wasn't
It is cool.
fast enough.
I found a deal.
I love
I got
it.
it for $6.
Yeah,
Oh,
there was
damn.
a deal. There was a fucking deal, and it shot back up because when I tried to look at it, it was like $34 again, I think. 30
Yeah.
something.
I think so.
And
I
was
think I
like,
paid like
"Damn."
$29.99. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah,
But I use it. I'm honestly, I probably use it 5 days a week.
it's really
Oh.
nice.
At night. Because
Do
the
you-
red one I
yeah.
put on and I just fall asleep to it because it shuts off on its own after 4 hours.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you play like the music from it as like white noise?
I haven't figured out how to do that yet.
Oh, okay.
Are there buttons on yours?
There's some. I've never punched
Yeah.
any of them. I probably
fine.
threw away the instructions. I'm like, you light up. That's all I need you to
Yeah.
do.
I mean,
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's what it's for.
Anyone do anything interesting this weekend?
no, I played nothing but Diablo 4 the entire weekend.
All right.
Uh,
56
cool.
hours,
Covered you,
baby.
boss.
56 hours.
I do.
This
Anthony,
I'm
did you do
obsessive.
anything fun this weekend? You worked on Saturday because I talked to you
Yeah, I worked.
on Saturday.
Yeah, I worked Saturday. No, largely lounging around this weekend. No exciting events for me. I did have a question though.
I did get my hair done.
You did. The
yeah.
pictures were cool.
Yep. Got
Yeah,
some
it looked really good.
got some starter locks
All
on
right,
the
we'll
back
a-
of my
we'll-
head
okay.
now.
We'll ask Anthony's questions,
Yes.
and then we'll
Yes.
go into Steph, and then I'll tell you about my interesting weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, this might be weird. So
Okay.
feel free if this is odd or uncomfortable. But I was talking I was having a conversation this weekend and I was just telling some stories of mine from my past.
Okay.
And apparently 3 near death occasions in one lifetime seemed like a lot.
Was one of them the one when you got stranded in the desert?
That's one.
I would hope
Okay.
so.
There's a car crash that was a second one.
The LA one?
Like,
Mm.
no, I don't consider that near death. That was just a regular car crash.
Oh.
No, there was one where I was literally outside the window.
Oh shit.
Like less than 10 seconds before impact.
Did you have a seatbelt on?
I did not at the time. I
Oh,
like
man.
I was encouraged to put it on, and it couldn't have been more than a couple seconds after I clicked the seatbelt. We lost control and hit a wall.
Oh
Oof.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn.
So like I started thinking like, I should ask everyone else. Like Jordan, I know you had a bad car crash once. I don't know like if you consider that a possible near death or just a bad car crash.
Just a bad car crash.
But, like-
she got more hurt, so
Yeah,
Okay.
I went in the ambulance.
Okay.
she didn't have to, but
So-
I had to pay for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not bitter
No one's
about it or
speaking
anything.
up. There's like, do the three of you not feel like you've had a single near death experience?
Oh no, there's plenty of times where I feel like I
course
was
you
like
have
I
them.
could have totally died. Like that could have totally gone really bad, but I was fine. Yeah.
I
Like-
don't really think I have had a near
Like-
death experience, unless Steph remembers one that I don't.
I don't know if like if saying near death is an exaggeration, like close to death.
I don't think it was near death. I mean, I think you just when you got drunk enough that you had to go to a hospital, that was bad on your birthday.
I wasn't there for that.
I don't know if I don't know if that's a near death. That's certainly unhealthy as hell. But
You only
I-
had
Well,
that.
it's like
I
you
don't
got
know, like-
choked out. I forgot what happened exactly. I just know I wasn't there for it.
I got really drunk. Niall also got really drunk. I was acting out in the club. Niall choked me out to tell me to make me be quiet. They had to wheel me out in a wheelchair. I woke up in the hospital. I don't know what else.
vote.
I feel like
I don't know.
okay, maybe
doesn't
that's
feel
not a
like-
near death, but
That doesn't
wait,
feel
did you
very
say
far from like my
vote?
desert story. Yeah, like
No, that's
we're
not-
just kind of figure out.
Yours
No,
is
that-
the
one,
worst.
That's not the same. at all.
Okay.
No, like,
I didn't
know
know
if
we
I'm
were
trying-
having a competition about who has the
We're not-
worst
you
near
weren't as
death.
close to death as I was.
No, I'm just trying to like figure out what are the parameters. What makes like a near death experience?
Oh,
You
like
almost
oh,
died.
I
Just a
went
bad
outside. I
experience.
went outside and the police drove by, but they didn't stop. And I was like, oh, thank God. Near death every day.
I mean,
Oof.
facts and facts. I mean, I have to assume I have, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head because my accidents and vehicles have mostly just been accidents at best.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The one that comes to mind, but death is a strong word because I don't know. It was like third or second grade. Remember they had those the pull down maps on walls. Let me talk to
Yeah.
Anthony because you guys probably had different.
No, we
No,
had
we
one.
had
We
No,
also
no, no,
had the
And
hold
like
on.
whiteboard.
projections or stuff
No,
like
no,
We
no,
also
that.
had the
let me-
whiteboard for the projection.
Let
yeah.
me finish my description, and it may change.
Okay.
Anthony, when we were kids,
Yes.
they had them in those giant, long
tubes.
metal tubes, and they would hang them on the walls. Okay, do
Yep.
they still
Yes.
have those when you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't
especially in
know what
history
you
classes.
kids had.
Especially
Yeah.
in history
Yeah,
classes.
There are
Um,
like 6 rusty chain links.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're like
they
very
look
heavy.
so yeah.
Yeah, most of the
Um,
time my teachers just never took them down. Like, nah, that stays there.
Oh no, they would.
Yeah,
yank
one of those
that,
fell
and, I'd be like,
and
"That's
near
gonna
my
yank off the wall."
it missed my head by like a couple inches. I don't know if
Good.
that counts because I don't know if you would die from that, but
I mean, I don't know. What if it cracked your head open? You bled all over.
fair
the-
enough.
Like an egg.
Ah,
You
I
got
mean-
egghead, Leland?
no,
Maybe.
That's a serious condition.
I just think. Let me think.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, I use the date off apps. That's taking your life in your own hands each time you go out. So, like, maybe
You
I
have
don't
told
know.
me
It's
about
like-
dates that certainly may qualify.
yeah. So yes, but they're not for public knowledge. So we'll just go past it and go to Steph.
Yes.
What other wild things have you had happen to you? Because it's clearly going to be you.
I think I just use the phrase "I died" like so much in just like common
It's lost all
Conversation.
meaning.
that like it's just so like, oh my god, I almost died, and then it's just like that's what I say all the time.
You do
But I
say that
can't
constantly.
actually really say it in like, oh my god, I almost really, really died. It's just me being dramatic as fuck in all the moments where I think I almost died when I didn't.
I mean, if
I'm
any
sure one
out of the
exists.
two people
I can't think of it.
in the, I'm going to go out on a limb and say the two people in this podcast who would probably have the two most death close would be Anthony and Steph, just because of the track record of stories, not because of their personalities or anything specific, but
Definitely
also
for two
if
very
either
different
both-
reasons.
Oh yeah.
Yes, but I also would feel both of you would come back on a Tuesday with a story like, well, I was outside somewhere and I saw a cougar and it was like stalking me. Like, I feel both of you would have that story for two separate reasons. Like, one, she would be hiking on lunch and a cougar would be there, and you would be doing a job somewhere that is close to the wilderness.
And that woman would just be locking her eyes on you.
See, I think
Yes, also two different types of cougars. Clearly, one is a cat and one is a 40-year-old woman named Cheryl.
So in the conversation
Who-
that I was having, when I explained like these three instances, and they were kind of like surprised by it. I'm like, okay, like this is interesting, because this happened to me once before when I explained how many times I'd been propositioned for a threesome, and y'all out here apparently not getting offers, but you made me feel like the biggest slut.
I mean, I know no one's offered me a threesome.
It felt it. Listen, if it happens more than twice, I assume it happens to everybody. we just don't talk about it. That
think
was
people
my
just don't talk
general
about it.
assumption.
I think people just don't talk about it. Really. It's one of those things where it's like, I take this to my grave and I don't share with people. I don't know.
But if it happens more than
wrong with
once,
it?
that's something you should start talking about.
Brag about that kind of stuff.
But aren't we bragging a little bit? This is the third time you brought it up in the last 12 months.
unprompted.
I mean, yeah, we didn't ask.
No,
I mean, you-
no.
You kind of just leapt straight to it. Near-death experiences, guys. Threesomes.
Remember that time I got invited to a threesome?
Oh, wow.
You're
I
like
was explaining
you're
a
like
similar.
Pierce Hawthorne in Community.
Yeah, see, my only difference is like last time, or that conversation that I told you I had with a coworker before, I was like, is this an invitation? Because this shit doesn't happen to me, so I need you to tell me now if this is what's going on, because I will not know.
Steph is the only one who has multiple stories of mistakenly thinking she's being invited to a threesome more than once.
Well,
Ew.
maybe
Or
Anthony
weird
does too, and he just
situations.
doesn't know. Wait.
Yeah, if I don't know,
Again-
then I don't know.
Anthony, again, you remember my 30s. So bad things across the board and invites across. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh.
it's just a thing.
Ah.
I guess I'll
Y'all,
maybe
be friends with Leland. Be friends with Leland.
when we go
Get
to
that
Disneyland,
point where
I
he's
can't
willing
wait.
to tell you.
I can't wait
Oh,
for us to
man.
go to Disneyland so we can finally be friends.
Oh, official.
That reminds me.
Oh.
Don't jump ahead in the story of my weekend.
That reminds me, a quick thing. My brother
Yeah.
told me that his coworker still listens to this podcast, and
Mhm. Hi,
uh,
coworker.
yeah, what's up, Sierra?
Hello.
Yeah, so he was listening to it. He's months away from this episode.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, I have been listening to the podcast. It's really good. Guys, keep it up. The next one I'm listening to is it's called Jordan is Gay or something.
Oh, no.
So then I had to scroll through all of the episodes because I don't name them to find the episode
Sometimes I take liberties.
from August 15th, 2022 called Jordan Comes Out of the Closet.
Jesus
And since
Christ.
I long gave up doing like copyright for each individual podcast, there's no summary in the post. You have to
Oh,
listen
yeah, it
to
just says you have
why
to, yeah,
these things are titled the way they are.
yes.
Oh.
Also, no
These are all
numbering.
confusing.
Oh,
Oh,
we
yeah,
never did
before it was just a
numbering.
title. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before it was just a
We
title.
never numbered them.
Makes it way harder to find.
Yeah, like when I was doing comic issues, we numbered them and didn't always have titles, and then we were kind of doing both, but we weren't like the organization was never quite right.
Yeah.
So when I started this, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make sure every episode file is numbered because those weren't being numbered before. So it was confusing to
Yeah.
find files before.
Yeah.
In
So-
hindsight now,
To remedy that,
307 later.
so in order to remedy the fact that you are now numbering episodes, you thought, oh, we don't have to actually number the episodes when they go out,
Not the
right?
titles when they go out. Yeah, fuck it.
Like, they'll know which one we're talking about.
It's the pizza one, guys. Like you'll know when you find it.
Still don't know which one that is.
I think it's
Come
in the
through-
first 50.
Come for the Leland, stay for the pizza.
Oh, I think I remember that title. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember
It's
that.
it's something very much like that. It's an episode where Leland is back from missing like an episode, and the pizza
Oh.
talk happened.
So, Steph, how was your weekend?
What did I do on Friday?
Young.
Any near-death experiences you'd like to share?
No.
I don't like how she had to think about that
No.
so hard.
Yeah.
I had to think what I did on Friday. Oh, Friday I hung out with I visited Tifa because I found out that it was my 1 year adoptversary with her.
Oh,
And then
Has
yeah,
it
we hung
been
out.
really a year?
It's been a year.
It's been a year.
I feel like you just got that dog like 3 months ago.
I know.
Or let me rephrase it.
Kinda
It feels like
crazy.
your dad called you and said, "Hey, you got a dog 3 months
Yeah.
ago."
It's funny because like Instagram reminded me and Facebook, and I was
Same
like, oh
thing.
yeah, I just got back from my trip. I just got back from Denver.
Was it the Arizona
yes.
trip?
Yes, Denver.
Yeah, I just got back from Denver, and then the next day I came back, my dad said, "Hey, I got a dog," and I was like, "Oh," and then then I found out I had a dog. Yeah, hung out with her, did the whole works, gave her a haircut, gave her a bath, all that fun stuff. She stayed at the house, so she got to play with all the dogs. And like Sunday, I brought her over to Roseanne's, which, funny thing, with Instagram reminding us, the last time Roseanne saw Tifa was exactly 1 year ago, that same day.
Wow.
So on Sunday. Yeah.
Time flies.
I was like, this is so, yeah. It's so strange how things work out like that. And then me, Roseanne, and Marco binged all 5 episodes of the newest season of Love is Blind, and Jesus Christ, did my blood boil. I was like, these bitches suck. Like, this always happens in shows. I know nobody cares about this, but it's just always something that bugs me. That, like, okay, I've already I think I've explained the premise of this show where, like, you meet people in these pods, and then you get to know them, and then they propose, and then that's when when they finally meet each other in person, and it either goes good or it goes bad. And almost everyone who fucking says, I don't care if you look like a dweeb, I'm gonna like you. Like I already love, like, I'm already invested in your heart, I'm already in love with you, blah, 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 blah. And then they meet, and it's always just that subtle, like, you see everyone. Some of them run to their partner, they kiss instantly, like, I've known this person forever, I'm just gonna kiss you, blah, blah, blah. And then there's the people that meet, and it's a soft hug, and a, let's sit down and talk. And then it's just like, oh, they don't want to do anything with you. And then next thing you know, because after the proposal happens, they go on their honeymoon, which is usually to Mexico. So they get to Mexico and they start going over bed situations. And they're like, you know what? Like, I would prefer to just, like, be on opposite sides of the bed. And it's like, okay, so you don't want to be physical with this person whatsoever. That's fine. Some people don't hook up the first night. That's okay. If it's not what you're into, fine. It's just interesting when people got a whole lot of talk of, like, how things will be. And then they meet physically. And you can tell there's no attraction there. It's just, I want my free vacay. And, like, I just want you to, like, try, but I'm not going to put any effort into this. And then it's just like, and then they're so shocked later on when it's like,
It's almost like
Like-
everyone on a reality show is fake.
I know. I know. It's just so interesting. Oh, and then the other thing that they always fucking do, they always like when everyone meets, because later on in the episodes, it's like, hey, our first couple of days on our vacay, we're just gonna be with our significant other and just get to know them in different like kind of like I guess you could say living quarters because it's like you get to stay in a room with them, you get to see their little things they do, how clean they are, like just shit like that, I guess. But like when they bring the other people like into the mixer where like, hey, one of these people could have proposed to you and you said no, or you had a super good connection with one of them, they always mingle with each other and it just starts fucking drama. And I'm like, did you not remember that you just told someone that that's your fiance? Why the fuck would you be messing around with this little bitch? Like, is this just very like, oof, oof. Ooh, yeah, like I said, my blood was boiling. I was like, dude,
I don't
get
know why
her.
you watch this.
She fucking sucks. Yeah, I'm real excited
Look.
because Friday the other 5 episodes are
Look,
coming.
I can't judge Steph
Condone?
for liking trash because my brother loves garbage. And he
It's a
watches it in
different
this.
type of
He
trash,
watches
though.
it like in this room with me, so I get invested too.
It's just
It's just
It's just
it's
so
the human
interesting.
drama. I
Is
don't.
it though?
I don't want to watch Love Is Blind though. I don't like that
that's
show.
fair. I mean, that's fine. No
We've
one
been-
has to watch it.
We've been
I'll watch
watching.
it.
We've
It's
been
fine.
watching Naked and Afraid, and
Mm.
BattleBots. It's been
Mm.
great.
I caught up with that, and I caught up
I
with
can give
all of
those a pass.
season 5U, and that was a whole thing in itself.
But what?
I did watch John Wick 4 on
Oh, yes, you
Saturday,
did.
and I really enjoyed that.
I need to watch that still.
Just again,
Nice.
don't drink a lot of water. That movie is 3 hours long.
You're not my dad.
Fine. That's my only answer to that. Fine. But yeah, don't just the movie's like 3 hours long, and there's an very, very, very end of the scene clip. If anyone cares to stay after the credits, that's all I.
Do
have to share.
y'all stay through the credits through non-Marvel movies now too?
I always
look it up.
But
I
I
always-
always do.
I always look it up.
Yeah, I look up if there's a after movie, like if there's a stinger after, and
Yeah.
then I'll wait or not.
Mm.
I sometimes like to see if I know someone in the credits or where it was filmed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Also, those people worked hard on it. You might as well stay through the end.
eh.
Unless it's a terrible piece of shit, and then I'm out. I'm also waiting for the people to get out of my way.
It's fair. All fair points.
Yeah.
If you sit for the 10-15 minutes that it takes to do any set of credits these days, then by the time they're done, easy exit. Everyone's already been through the bathroom. It's just good planning.
Yeah.
You know, that's fair. That's all good points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Darren,
I can-
Really
I have
am.
no plan on watching these shows.
You
Don't.
saw one
It's
of
fine.
it. You saw part of it when we were cheering for that one nice what was it? There was that
Yes.
really nice
I didn't
Nigerian
turn it
man
on.
that we were cheering for, and then I found out later that he had a whole past that no one knew about.
Yes, I was in the room. You
Yeah.
two turned it on. I complained to the whole time about
yeah,
why
we're
is
all
this
talking
happening,
shit. It's just fun to talk shit. I think it's fun. to talk
or
shit.
watch something that you don't feel you have shit to talk about. Listen, I got an Owl House over the last couple months, and it's a fucking delight. I love it.
I mean, that's great, cool, but like, it was just real fun. I don't know, the energy in the room, like me, Roseanne, Marco, just getting really hyped. There was one part that like, Roseanne had got up and left the room for a second, and me and Marco were watching, and then shit was hitting the fan, and I was like, "Oh God, press pause, press pause!" And as soon as Roseanne got out, Marco was just kind of like, "Babe." Like shit, like not shit hit the fan, but just like, you gotta see this. And then we went back and we were just like, I don't know. It's like, it's probably like you guys in wrestling.
Yes.
That was our wrestling.
Yes, yes.
Don't make me think about those two being the same.
They are. They are exactly
There's
the same thing.
drama. People are being super dramatic.
It's scripted.
Fight.
It's all fake.
Yeah. Good
Like,
time. Good time.
let
I don't like that.
let them keep their kayfabe. All right.
Yeah. It's a good time. Good time.
That's fair. All right, I'm gonna shut up.
That's about it.
All right.
Oh, me and Jordan watched Mockingjay Part 1 last night.
And we got halfway through
And we
Mockingjay
got
Part 2.
halfway into Mockingjay Part 2. We got an hour left because all that's gonna go away on March 30th.
And I'm
Netflix.
now on chapter 2 of Diablo 2 Resurrected. Anyway,
There you
Leland,
go.
you've waited long enough.
Yes. Oh no!
This is-
God, we should have gave him the floor. We should have kept talking.
Sorry,
It's
right
okay.
as you said something,
I-
I
I
had
set-
to cough.
I set you up. I set you up. That's my bad.
Oh, there
The
you go.
tequila backed up. I was like, ah.
Oh no!
I guess you can count what happened over the weekend as a near-death experience. I'll elaborate. And I'll point out when it could have been. But then you can all go, it wasn't. Because I've had to ask several times, and it wasn't. So I went to WonderCon. Yay, WonderCon, Comic-Con, yay. Okay,
Woo!
so WonderCon was fine. Normal bullshit. Walking around, doing her thing, and then, of course, it's in Anaheim, which is, right across the street from Disneyland. So, and I was like, make a long story short, we walked for lunch over to Trader Sam's because, tiki drinks. And so we were sitting there, and how long do you think it takes to typically get a tiki drink and maybe a hamburger? What would be your concept of time on that?
In Trader
25
Sam's?
minutes?
Outside, sitting outside, not as busy as you would think on a Saturday.
20 minutes
I would
tops.
15 to 20 minutes,
I-
yeah.
20 to 30.
Okay, so we ordered our first round of drinks, and they sat a group behind us and next to us. They got their drinks faster than we did. And granted, there was only 3 of us at the table. Then we finished our drinks, and then the guy came out and said, they're working on it. It had been about maybe 20, 30 minutes at this point. We're like, okay. And then the other 2 parties got their food.
Mhm.
And then the guy came out and he was just like, because we ordered a second round of drinks, which came out before our food. And now we're good and having a good time. And the guy goes, well, it was your octopus that's, where we had to go to the sea and get it. And he makes a joke, and we're all like, ha ha ha. And we look behind us, and the bitch behind us had the same octopus dish that my buddy ordered. We're like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
so clearly it's not the octopus's problem. We got our food an hour later.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay, again, I don't want to sound like that guy that's just like, I deserve to get my food. We were having a good time. It wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
But we were hungry. And
Yeah.
2 drinks in, I'm starting to feel hungrier because as if you all have, Anthony especially I drink quick and I drink fast, and it's problematic. So I was starting to get drunky. And I bought a giant ass Piranha mug, and that thing was full of vodka. So
Oh, God.
yeah, so we were there for about an hour and 40 minutes. As we were sitting there, we were all planning to walk back across the street and go back to the convention and finish up WonderCon. Friends of me and Anthony's text to say, hey, we're here. We're like, oh, awesome. Hey, we just checked. Disneyland's open for us to get tickets today. Do you guys want to go? And we were like, well, no, because we're at WonderCon. And then I thought,
Yeah.
I'm like, but it's free.
Yeah.
So
Because you have a pass, right?
yes. So what?
Okay. You have a pass? Do you have a
No,
annual
not
pass?
at all. No.
Oh.
This friends of mine work for Disney, and occasionally
Got
they're
it.
allowed to bring people. But they didn't set this up. It wasn't like they knew this was going to happen. It just happened.
It just happened.
So
yeah.
we walked around WonderCon for another 2 hours. Shane wanted to meet Tom King, who has decided to fuck off for the rest of the day, so he didn't get to meet Tom King, and he was kind of sad. So we all drove to Disneyland. Anyway, this is where the story gets interesting, sort of. So we had to start in California Adventure because if you're an employee and you bring in friends and family, the rules are you have to start in California Adventure for at least an hour to 15 minutes. Then you're allowed to go over to Disneyland. Don't know
California's
why, but
really hurting for people to go see it.
Are not. But so we're in there, and one of my buddies was like, I've never been on the Spider-Man ride, and everyone groaned, and we're like, I'll do it because I like the Spider-Man ride. I think it's stupid and fun. So we waited in line for about 20 minutes, and then the announcement comes over. Due to webbing, the ride is now down. We don't know when it'll be up, but you're more than welcome to stay in line, but it could be up to an hour wait. So we were like, nope. So we bounced and went over to Disneyland. So we were like, all right, and my friend Jess is like, okay, this is 15 minutes. This is 20 minutes. This is an hour. She's just, we're like, okay, well, where are we going?
On the app, checking the times.
Yeah, she goes, Rise of the Resistance is 35 minutes. Go. So we're like, So we try to get down there. We stand in line for that for about 20 to 25 minutes.
Oh, no.
And then we hear the boop, boop. Due to unforeseen circumstances by the Empire, the ride is now down. It may come back up, but your wait will be about 45 minutes to an hour. So we were like, nope. So we crawled out of line. And we stood outside and walking around going, well, where should we go next? Where should we go? And she's back on the app. We're back on the app. She goes, Thunder Mountain's 35 minutes. We're like, done. Thunder Mountain. We're like, great. We'll do Thunder Mountain. We'll get a Dole Whip and we'll fuck off in this good night and call it a day. As we get over there. So we made it to the end of Thunder Mountain. We got on the ride. Here's where the near-death experience may happen. And the ride stops right as we're about to go over the final hill.
Ooh.
Stops dead. And we hear due to unforeseen circumstances, the ride has stopped. Please stay seated. Okay, we're like, okay, cool. We're staying seated. Then we hear an announcement I've only ever heard one more time. Please remain seated. Show lights coming on. Lit the fuck up. We're getting a walkout. Lights are on. Let me just tell you, if you've never seen lights turned on a theme park ride, what a shit show that is. I have never felt more unsafe being on a ride my entire life. Every time we go on Thunder Mountain is a near life-death experience. And the fact that 20 years ago, someone did die on that ride and they had to shut it down for 2 years and retrack it. Thunder Mountain is the train ride, Jordan. There it is. Got you.
It'll all make sense in October.
Yeah. So and the train is in front of me. We were front row, 1, 2, 3. We were the first 3 rows. So Brett and Anna, the cast members that come over the hill to come down this long extended stairway down to us, come over. And they're like, okay, here's the deal. We're going to take you out one by one, yada, yada, yada. Please be safe. Good. Just stand here. We're like, great. He leans over to, each row. I mean, you can't, safety, man. You can't have anyone.
Yeah, you can't have all
up.
These people moving around. And
and that's just for our car. There are usually 3 to 2 cars going on the track at one time. So there's another car that we find later
somewhere
that's also being executed.
Dun, dun.
Same way.
There
one by one.
Survivors.
I just
Daddy's
how
go-go
far
juice is
off
kicking
the
in.
ledge? You were like right.
No, we hadn't gone over yet. We were just about to go over, so we're up at the top.
Yeah, but still, even at that angle is horrifying.
I mean, I was, I had a mild anxiety attack during it. It's fine. Here's the thing this is where my near-death experience comes in, and this is also something I'm not quite sure how to handle. Still working it out. Brett leans over to Ann and goes, hey, can you go and check to see if that back tire has fallen off? I should not have heard that. I don't know what that means. I'm thinking of writing a letter that just says, "Hey Disney, you
Oh.
good?" Like, not a complaint letter. I'm a concerned patron that is now afraid to go on your ride. A ride that I love. And I was just
Yeah,
like,
Why?
I
Great.
think that should have been like said without.
I was like,
anyone
perhaps
being
maybe
there.
whisper.
Or code.
So I was like, yeah. Also, maybe check the back tire is code, but I don't know what code for. Is there
Yeah, but
something
if anyone
worse
were
than
to
check
say,
the back
"Hey,
tire?
is the back
Anyway.
tire
What's wrong?
what does
You
it
had to use
feel
a code
broken?"
for?
It's just kind of
Yeah.
like, bro, you shouldn't say any of that shit. That's
So-
forever in your head.
Forever.
Now. It lives
Forever I'm gonna
rent-free.
think about it.
Forever.
So, and now everybody else listening, good on you. So we get off, we stand there just where we're told. We are like the whole time, like, Shane's fucking like taking selfies, like, look at me, and
Yeah.
and everyone's like videotaping
Me and
it,
the
like it's okay.
animatronic,
So
me and the wheel.
yeah. So as we walk, so they walk us up and
Oh.
over. They go through a thing, and we're walking down the other side, and we're stopped at the other train that we found, and they're like, okay, we're gonna finish this. This group has to go before you. We're like, okay, and we're sitting in front of the engine, and I was like, huh. Well, I'm gonna touch that engine because you don't ever get to.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I'm like, you're not allowed to do that. So I like touch it. I'm like, ooh. So I ride it, and Jess goes, oh yeah. So she starts touching it. She starts really touching it, and she goes, I'm gonna ring that bell. And I was like, don't ring the bell. And she goes, I'm gonna ring that bell. I was like, oh, okay. So she like,
What are they gonna do? Kick
and
you
I was
off?
just like, no, what are they gonna do? Right? So she goes, ding, and I was just like, oh shit. And then I was like, ding, I was like, oh, I rang the bell. So we're taking off. It was interesting. So the bats in the beginning of the caverns, there's like bats.
Yeah.
Jordan,
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
see them in October. There are bats hanging. Yes, question.
Shout out
Oh.
to the anonymous gifter for gifting Darren a gift sub.
Thank
Thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you, Anonymous. We are anonymous.
Real bats, Corm.
Corm.
Do I
No.
get a free business trip?
Not at all. It's like-
The animatronics.
oh, Jordan, actually, I have photos.
Oh,
Yeah, I forgot. That's why I
Cool.
had my phone up ready to go. It's like I have photos to send you so you can put them up on the stream.
That's
Um,
so. Oof.
Okay, so anyway,
Okay,
so
go ahead.
I have a picture of the bats in there so you can show them. But I knew that obviously I know they're fake. I know they're on strings. I'm not an idiot. I know how theme parking works. What I did not know is how shittily they looked with the lights on. And I was like, God damn, that's a thing. What also made me laugh is how dirty it was. So many cobwebs, grease, footprints from grease, just holes. There under
John
that
Travolta
track
from
is
Grease.
just oh shit. Like there's just underneath the track is just a maintenance room. And I was like, so if this thing falls, there's no ground. I just fall into a maintenance.
Oh.
Cool.
All the magic.
Yeah.
All the magic was 100% gone. So we get off and we walk up to the inn, and they're like, okay, so we're so sorry, things happen, so here, give me your tickets, we're gonna scan your tickets. I think Jordan put the bats up. Yep, those are the bats. Look at that. It's just, they just jingle them. It's like a baby, what do you call those baby things? It's like a Batmobile.
A mobile.
Mobile, yeah, it's just So, they get it, and they get our
Oh,
tickets, and they're like, okay,
interesting.
so we're gonna give you lightning lanes, which is essentially the fast
the
pass these days.
fast
Everybody
passes.
drink.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Silverfang.
Oh, thank you, Silverfang.
So we get up there and they're scanning my ticket, which of course my ticket is half cut off, so she can't get a real good scan. And she's like, "Oh, I'll get it." I'm like, "Okay." And she's like, "No, well," she's like, "Think positive." And I'm just like, "I'm thinking I've been knocked off 3 rides," is what I'm thinking. And, you know, so she scans it, she gets it, she goes, "Yay!" And she goes, "Okay, now you can use these anywhere in the park except the big 7." And all of us, we were already discussing what ride we were going to use them on. And she and the woman she said this to goes, "Oh, what are the big 7?" She goes, "Okay, so you can't use them at Splash Mountain, Big Thunder, Space Mountain, Mickey's Railroad, the one that just opened, Indiana Jones,
Pirates,
or the 2 Star Wars rides." And
So
she
what
goes,
can you use it for?
Right. So you're just like, and we were all like, "Great." So we step outside. We're like, "All right, let's just, you want to do the Haunted Mansion?" All right. You know, so, well, go ahead. Question.
it's Haunted Mansion, or we're going right to Star Tours.
Okay. So we go to Haunted Mansion, and it's been a while. And I thought about it as we're standing in line, and I was telling Scott this story earlier, and I mentioned it a little bit. Like, it occurred to me, I have not seen the Haunted Mansion in quite a while because I'm usually suffering through that stupid fucking Christmas thing that they do in October. So I'm like, great. Oh, cool. I'll get to see an actual Haunted Mansion. Fantastic. We get on it. Hey, guess what happened in the Madame Leota room?
Oh,
did it
no.
The spirits have been acting up. Your buggy will be moving momentarily. And I sat there. I just looked at everyone. I was like, is it us? Like, which one of us is carrying an EMP device on them? Because there's no reason that this keeps happening. And it's like again, I want to write a letter. Disney, you good? Like, it was just like, did you hook it up to a generator for the power that day? So,
Jeez.
1 to 2 feels
Like I told you how my trip was when we went. Like,
sure.
it was like, oh, this broke down. Hey, we'll fix, you know, this is what you get. Hey, we were already this far. It broke down. We'll get you with this.
Remember when Goliath broke down?
Oh. Yeah, that was still one of the scariest things. Like I said, when that thing stopped, me and Jordan were at an angle, and I felt his arm reach over just to hold the other one to hold both of us back up. Because I was at the end, and I was going... on my end. Yeah. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah, sorry. That yeah. From me being up here, I was fucking just sliding down into Jordan. And it was... Ooh, that was terrifying.
You know who never has that problem? Me.
You guys, because you don't ride that.
I got enough goddamn sense not to go on that motherfucker.
Damn.
So we got off the Haunted Mansion, and we're like, all right, and I'm now done. Yeah. Granted, we weren't planning to go to Disneyland. It was like 9 o'clock. It was not even that far.
Okay.
So we were there for like 3-4 hours tops. It wasn't that we weren't planning to go. So it was just kind of, this is really nice, cool. We got off, and I was like, all right, I'm done. Let's go get a Dole Whip and fuck off in this good night. And everyone was just like, yeah. Let's go. Let's make ourselves feel better by having Dole Whips. So we get up to the Dole Whips.
Good plan.
Dole Whips are great. They have a new one. Okay. It's a strawberry pineapple swirl. I was
worried. Yeah.
It tastes like strawberry Starburst. I find that you don't really taste a lot of the strawberry. It's because the pineapple is very overpowering in most things.
It's a strong flavor,
but it was still very good. But what was funny though is they have a bao section over there. You can buy bao and lumpia as well as a Dole Whip. So we roll up over there, and we're like, ooh, I'm like, great. I was like, I'm going to buy everybody a round of lumpia. We'll have a good time. And she goes, well, we're out of all pork products.
Oh,
and she just kind of, and I'm like, well, what do you have? She goes, well, we have the vegetarian and the chicken and the dessert lumpia. And I'm like, I'll have the dessert lumpia, I guess.
Yeah, what is that their own? Is it banana?
This one was,
oh no.
It was good. But it sounds awful after I describe it. So it's a regular lumpia, very small, because lumpias are supposed to be good size. These are very tiny. Filled with a pineapple, cream cheese, and a spice.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
covered with
like
cinnamon.
A fruit one. Okay.
Very good. It was very good. It was fine. Everyone else enjoyed their chicken bao with a very meh face on them because we all wanted
Yeah.
pork.
I wanted pork too. And I
Yeah.
didn't see the pork part because the way that they have the bows, it's like bows, right? And then from my view, I saw two flavors, which was vegetarian or chicken cilantro. It's chicken
Yeah, it's like a
something.
chicken something something.
Chicken lime
yeah.
cilantro or something. So I was like, oh, I'll get the lime cilantro if it was that or vegetarian. And then we sat down. I looked back at the sign. I was like, there was pork? What the fuck? And I was like, I don't want to pay $6 for this bow. Bows aren't supposed to be that expensive.
Yes, Anthony.
You should have
Is
gave
anyone
me
else-
3.
Is anyone else thinking that Universal Studios should have Bowser's Bauhaus, where it's just steamed buns to 80s goth music?
That'd be
Was
cool.
I the only one?
Yes, you are.
Okay, just checking.
So anyway, so we're leaving.
you,
Matt,
Beck.
one of my friends with us, he had friends in the park already. So he was like, "Oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna go. He's like, I'm gonna hug everybody bye, and I'm gonna go spend the rest of the evening with my friends." And we were like, "Great, peace out." So he bounces. So we eat our stuff, and we do a little shopping, and because they put up all this new Indiana Jones merchandise, and Shane and Jess like lost it.
Mhm.
They were like, "Oh my god, I have to have this and this and this." I was like, "Do you?"
A new hat.
Like Shane bought the Holy Grail. He was very excited. Anthony, do you want Shankara stones? Because they sell them and they light up.
Well,
I mean,
they
you wouldn't
light
have
up.
to. You wouldn't have to go to Bangkok Palace and fight a bunch of bad people to get them.
I do hate fighting.
So we get back to, we take the tram because Jess and Julian, they parked somewhere else, so they fucked off. Me and Shane head back to the tram. We get on the tram. Good. It's a tram. We're tired. We're good.
Yeah.
We get off the tram. Hey, guess what isn't working to get us back up to the highest story
The escalator.
of the parking structure? The escalator.
What
This
floor
is
were
a
you on? The 4th?
6? No, 6. So we had
Sorry.
to hike it up these things. My
Due
legs
to
gave out about,
unfortunate.
yeah, right. My legs gave out about 3/4 of the way up. I was almost at the top before they gave out. And then I was just like, nope. So, and
Take
Shane's
it-
up at the top.
Come down and get me.
Yeah, Shane's up at the top stretching. He's doing squats.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, this is good. I'm like, fuck you.
Look at him.
dude.
He's at the gym doing
Yeah,
shit. I mean, he's not as strong as I am. We've proven that. But like, he's a fit kid.
Oh, he also brought that up, by the way. He still was like, I still owe you a beer.
If I
So
knew you were hanging with him.
Oh, sure. So we get into the truck. We start the
Oh,
truck.
God, it's still going.
Oh, no. Oh. He gets a text and he looks at his text and he starts laughing his ass off. I said, "What's up?" He goes, because Matt was going to go meet his friends at the Indiana Jones ride. That was, I forgot to say that.
Okay.
So that's where they were. And the wait at that time was a 70-minute wait. So it took
God.
about 50 minutes for us to go shopping.
Oh, it's back up.
Yeah, well, no,
yeah.
we hadn't tried Indy yet.
Yeah.
That was Rise of
No,
Resistance
I
we
was-
tried.
Yes. No, I was trying to think, why is it so long? That's long for Indiana Jones these days, but it was down, so now must be
Oh.
back up again
Oh,
because they made
yeah.
some
Yeah.
revisions.
Yeah, it was closed for
Yeah.
6 months because they redid shit for the new movie. Oh, it's like they
Yeah.
redid a lot of the ride inside the walk. It looks great if I watched the of YouTube video.
A walkthrough.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But it took us about 50 minutes to get back to my truck. So
Yeah.
presumably it took him 50 minutes to get to the beginning of the ride. They said they sat down in the cars. Due to unfortunate circumstances, the Indiana Jones ride will be
Damn.
officially closing for this evening.
Oh,
like they
House lights
Fuck
on.
with people.
No
then I said-
chance in hell.
I sat there and I was like, well, it's not us. It's Matt. He's by himself with a different group of people. He is the cursed one. He's the problem.
He's the problem.
it's him.
No more Disney with Matt.
Oh my God.
So we got home.
For the good of the group, you got to cut him out.
I mean, we hit traffic. It took me like an hour and a half, which is usually like a 40-minute. It was
Yeah.
a weird Disney day. But like, honestly, I do want to write a letter just to be like, I'm concerned because I overheard this. I should not have overheard this. Disney, you good?
Yeah.
You just make it a joke every time you go there. It's like they put your seatbelt on. It's like, how's that back wheel still broken?
I just like,
And then just see what they say.
Quick, Leland,
Ooh.
you have to tweet this out. Then we all retweet it. We make it go viral.
Ooh.
We get Disney You Good trending.
I thought about it.
Hashtag Disney, you good.
I honestly thought about it because, and again, I'm not upset. I'm not trying to be one of those people. I spent tons of money and I didn't get to
Yeah,
ride
no.
all the rides that I wanted to. It's not that. I understand
Just
rides break down. It's
Yeah.
bad luck
Yeah.
that all 5 of them broke down that I tried to get on.
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
That's bad luck. And I am
Yeah.
not making this up. I'm not over exaggerating. I'm not
No, you're
adding
not.
that
No,
extra
that's not
ride
your
in there to
style.
be funny. Like, this is legit.
What
But
a
I was
tease.
I was very concerned by the end of the night. It's like, I don't remember this happening so much back in the day. And then I had this, we kind of, as a group, we were talking about it at dinner, and we were kind of like, this newfangled technology, maybe it's not ready. Like, there's something to be said about a track. You know, like all the new rides are trackless. Like, oh, they use
Oh,
magnets.
did Indy go trackless?
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying, like, we're talking about like Rise of
Okay.
Resistance and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
they all went trackless, and Jess and Julian were saying that like they've gone a couple times in the last couple weeks to ride the Mickey's train, and it's broken down almost every day, like for long
got
periods
lucky.
of time.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things like put a fuck on fucking track. It's okay if we wait until the technology's a little better,
Yeah.
you know. So I don't know. It was a weird weekend.
Wow.
You got to work the bugs out.
But
I hope
so,
our trip is fine. If not,
Anthony,
it all becomes
near-death
part of the
experience.
podcast.
Perfect.
does that count as a near-death experience? That back wheel could have flew off. I don't know.
That is nuts.
That is
That is
crazy.
definitely pretty nuts. I'll let chat vote on that. But yeah, that's. I mean, we don't want to blow up Brett and Anna's spot there, and get them in trouble. But
Yeah.
holy
I mean,
shit!
Yeah, no.
Like
Jess and Julian are
I-
actually not their real names.
Okay, cool.
I feel like the annual maintenance and checkups that I assume that I pretend to happen in Disney at least. I feel like that should be the gold standard. That they would know, like, oh, this wheel is at X amount of its life, it should just get replaced, and not like, oh, it looks like it can go 10 more times. Like, no.
Yeah, you don't
We
take
should
those
be-
chances.
We should be done already.
You shouldn't
Yeah.
be taking chances.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're Disney.
Like, it should never get to the point. It should never get to the point where the wheel could come off. You should be
Yeah.
replacing those wheels when, like, oh, someday it might fall off. So let's
Yeah.
replace it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting.
That's
Like I've only
nuts.
ever had I've had 2 walk-offs in my life. This was one of them, and the other one was like 25 years ago on Pirates, and something just broke down. So it's just
Oh.
like, but I will say, like,
never-
when they shut the lights, when they turn the lights on, it really does break the magic. I was like, oh, I mean, I understand how this works, but damn, that's some shit right there. You guys just have string holding that together. Like,
I think I had the
Cool.
lights come on in Space Mountain once briefly.
I wanted to
but I
watch
wasn't
the
walked
lights on
off.
in Space
And-
Man
and
in Space Mountain.
Space Mountain is the one I've watched videos of with the lights on. It's upsettingly how close that track is to
That's
you.
what's-
Like
that's what
when
I
you put
wanna
your arms up,
watch.
you are very close to the other track. Don't put your arms up on that ride, y'all.
No, I know
It's
so many
not worth
people
it.
arms up the whole time.
Yeah.
And in the dark, I'm always just kind of like this because I don't know what's too much.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, I'll just hold the bar in front of me. At least I know this ride space is as far as I go. Like, but yeah, I want to look that up. I'm real curious.
It was interesting.
Hands and arms inside the Doom Buggy at all times.
Oh, get this. So the Doom Buggy, I don't know if it was just our Doom Buggy or this is the new standard. I don't know. So Jordan, when you get in the Doom Buggy, the
Okay.
whole shtick is you
At the
don't
Haunted Mansion.
at the Haunted Mansion. You don't bring down the safety bar. The ghost will lower it for you.
Yeah.
And it comes down slowly on your lap, and you kind of go, ooh. No, this shit didn't come down safely. It fucking smacked back, hit me right in the balls, and I was just like, oh fuck. It was just like, what is it today? I was like, Jesus Christ. And Matt was like, maybe you should have sat up. Don't say shit to me like that.
And maybe it's your fault, Matt.
Yeah, it's just like I was so like
guy.
I was like, cool. Great.
That reminds me was that in one of the final destinations where they're on that roller coaster ride and it
nope,
goes
you
nuts?
stop talking the fuck right now.
Because the one part in
What
that
did he just say?
oh dang it, because I want to say
Steph,
it.
don't let them quiet
Go,
your voice.
go for it, Steph.
Yeah,
go
no,
for it.
because there's one scene in that when they're on the ride, and it's the part where they're on the ride, and the harness, the safety harnesses, or like the seat holder things,
Yeah.
that shit pops up, and everyone grabs it and pulls it back down, and I was like, that's fucking horrifying. To be like on the fucking bumps and shit, that thing flies up and you instantly grab to push that down as hard as you can to keep yourself safe. Whew. Yeah.
Well, the other thing is, so like one of two things happens because I have a bit of a gut. I'm a larger mammal. So when the safety bars are put down and it's a group situation, they force them down to fit to fit
the other people,
to fit the safety of the skinniest person in there, which sometimes makes it hard for me to breathe because they are pushing that safety bar down on my stomach, which of course is pushing into my kidneys, and I will pee blood later. Good times.
Oh no.
Or it's the opposite, like I did with on Thunder Mountain before we died, is that I pulled it down and I stopped it at my gut and I was like, Matt, don't push it anymore. I want to be comfortable. And Matt is super skinny. He goes, okay. And then at one point he goes, well, I caught air. And I was like, maybe I should have sucked it in a bit for him. Like,
This happened to me.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I should have. But he was in fun.
It's a little extra exhilaration, a little extra excitement on the ride.
A little something. Yeah.
No, Twisted Colossus, I had a little extra baggage where when I hopped up, my fat belly got over the bar, and I was like, oh no, I gotta tuck this shit down while the ride is going. What the actual fuck, dude? And I just kept trying to suck in. It was fucking horrible.
I mean,
it was no, because I remember it's the part where like you guys do this, like, because Twisted Colossus, it's 2 cars going, and the picture in front has it where you could totally high five the person on the other train because you guys get so close that it goes like this. Yeah, it goes like this. So then, like,
unnecessary.
If you have your hands up, ideally, you shouldn't do it, but you could slap the other person across and then
you grab them. That's what you do.
Break everybody's hands.
See who's stronger.
And there have been times where I'll have my arms up and I just go whoop, and I just float up a little bit, and then the come down is not as easy and smoothly as I'd like it to be. I was like, oh no. But yeah, we'll see how that goes whenever I go to Six Flags again. Sometime soon. I still got my pass.
I would like to go to Six Flags.
They closed it that day. I don't know when that's gonna be. They try to do this thing for spring break where it was like spring break scream or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they're having it like scary themed for like
break.
spring break. Yeah, Scream Break. So they're
they
gonna
just
have
put
it
up
like
some of their haunted mansions, their houses
haunted
like they do on
stuff.
Halloween.
Maybe the lights are off on some of the rides, or they go reverse. Shit they do.
Pass.
Fun time.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep riding roller coasters until I can't, because I don't know when that day will come.
I thought she was gonna say until I die, but
on a roller coaster.
I mean, if I did die on a roller coaster, please put that on my tombstone. Make it there.
She died on a roller coaster.
I had the ride of my life.
Steph Aloysius Agnes died on a roller coaster.
Twisted Colossus
on a
took
Monday,
her.
died on a roller coaster.
Twisted
Too much thrill.
Too much thrill.
Not enough
True.
chill.
There you go. I don't hate it. I would not be mad. I'd be laughing from up there. I'd be like, man, miss you guys. I'll fuck
All right.
with you later.
Any other topics? Anyone wants to jump in, say anything before we move
The
on to the
tragic
game?
irony is that Steph is guaranteed gonna outlive us all.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we'll be laughing up at her.
yeah. Ooh.
At least I will be.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
we
God,
also-
here go.
We also had thought like maybe we died, like maybe this was heaven or hell that we were stuck in Disneyland, but clearly it must be hell because every ride's broken and there's no food. And I was trying to be positive. I was like, but at least we're together. Like I was like,
That's its own value.
it was me trying to keep everybody happy in check as I want to do.
Aw.
All right, anything else before we
Yeah.
move on?
No, let's move on. You've
Let's
got
do it.
the
I got the
thing you were
game.
Oh
talking
yeah,
about
you got
last
some
week.
stuff.
So, all right. So how it's played is I will put down 2
Okay.
white cards. Then I'll put
Okay.
down a red card. Then I'll put 2 more white cards down and 1 more red card. And then we'll discuss which one do we think is a better option than the
Okay.
other.
Can you show me an
Yes.
example of a white card and a red card?
Okay, an example of a white card would be owns a successful startup.
Okay.
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 Green flag.
And a red flag is sweats semen. I told you I bought the not safe for work.
Yeah, the
packs.
not safe for work pack. That's
I didn't
Would
know
you
if this game was gonna work until just now.
okay.
You didn't trust
Okay.
me?
I didn't know.
Well, here's a
Jesus Christ.
Here's a regular red card. Immediately tries to kill you with a fork.
Okay.
So
I just didn't know if this was gonna be ridiculous enough for our standard.
Oh boy.
you feeling good?
I'm feeling good now.
All right. So the first card,
Wait, how should we do this? So is it 2 white cards, 1 red, or
He's got
Yes,
some
I mean-
idea.
it'd be 2 white cards and a red, and
Yeah.
then I pull 2 more white cards and a red, and then we discuss which one do we think is the better option of these 2 terrible
Oh,
circumstances.
the
Okay.
better scenario.
Yes, the better scenario
Got
for
it.
your
Okay.
your life, your dating life, or however you
So-
want to
Okay,
work it
okay.
out.
So we've got 2 options. We've got
Yes.
date 1, which has 2 white cards and a red, and
Yes.
date 2, which has 2 white cards and a red, and we're gonna choose
Yes.
who the better date is.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Cool.
first up,
What's
Oh,
this
go
called
ahead.
again?
red flags.
Got it. We are not sponsored by.
Nope.
we're not sponsored by it?
First card is loves theater.
Okay. That's good.
Okay.
Second white card, genius level IQ.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
First red card, shits while coming.
Oof.
Ooh, that's bad.
Second white card, animal shelter volunteer.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Aw,
Okay.
That's nice.
Ooh.
Wrong.
Second white card has an 8-pack.
Oh. Okay.
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 But
Those aren't as comfortable as you think they would be, though. You know how
I
everyone
like my
lays on
own.
somebody's abs, and I'm just like, hard. I'd rather put a pillow on there and then lay down.
red card is Kim Jong Un.
So I'll
Ooh.
take the first one. First one. Yep. Look. This person has a genius level IQ. They can figure it out. They can figure it out. Make some kind of invention.
I mean, yes.
You have to just choose which set you would prefer
The first one.
Yes.
out of
Just-
those. Okay.
Look,
Yeah.
grand scheme of things, put down a towel or like a trash bag. You know,
Yeah, but like,
it's better than Kim Jong Un.
But the other one,
everything
you-
is.
But the other one, you're now like a president.
No,
of
no,
a
you're not.
warlord country.
No, you're not.
Beck says diaper.
But it has
Maybe,
to.
you
just-
learn things about yourself.
Ew.
maybe the,
The
kind
first
of,
one.
maybe the diaper only goes on the back, so it's like a butt pad, and then
She said the words butt pad.
yeah, it's like a butt pad.
So, are we all agree that we would like the
First one.
genius level IQ theater loving, but they
Yes.
like to shit when they come?
Yes, they're gonna make.
They don't like.
They're gonna
It just
write.
happens.
They're gonna write the best fucking play
Don't
about
judge
this.
them.
Mm.
They gotta have a good sense of humor, right?
Yeah. You kind of
Like,
have
They're
to.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Just
they're for
imagine if
sure
you were that, but
funny.
you're such a prick.
If,
I
if
mean,
you're,
like,
if you're
I get
that
why you're
smart, you can see
upset.
why it's funny.
That's true, right? Like you
Like,
can figure
no
it out.
No one is making us take a second date with these people.
Yeah, it's like I don't have to stay with you, but I do
Yeah.
like you. So
All right.
Okay.
Second white card or first white card.
Okay.
Astronaut.
okay,
Okay.
Very
Okay.
interesting.
I like space.
Very strong.
But doctor,
Spontaneous and fun.
okay,
I
okay.
like
So
that.
you have a spontaneous and
Very
fun
solid.
astronaut
All right, Buzz Aldrin so
Okay.
far.
who
Okay, what's your red
believes the
flag?
best solution to overpopulation is killing everyone over the age of 25.
So still Buzz Aldrin.
Yeah, he's gonna
Buzz
cut
has
off
got
my
strong
head.
opinions.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
I think he's still around.
All
I
right.
think he might still be alive.
Secondary white card.
Okay.
Volunteers with elderly people.
That's
Very
nice.
kind.
Buzz Aldrin.
Loves dogs.
Oh,
Okay.
Loves dogs and loves the volunteer to help the elderly.
okay, what's your red
Okay.
flag? What's your
But they
fucking-
enjoy masturbating in public.
I'll take it. You know what?
Ah,
I'll take it.
You know what? The other one wants me dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
The other
pretty
one,
open shut
none of us
case.
would survive.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take the
I
second
mean-
one.
It doesn't say it's out in public. Could be
Yeah,
in a
I was
car.
like, if it's in public, are you at least being
newspaper,
a
you're fine.
little, yeah, a little like discreet about it?
I mean,
like, you're not
Pee-wee
just
got caught.
jacking
Maybe
it
the
in front
newspaper
of-
don't work it.
Pee-wee was in a theater.
Public.
That's still in public.
It's not in
McDonald's
public, but it's-
drive-through.
so
At the window.
number 2, we
Yeah, number
Everyone
two.
likes
Oh
the-
yeah.
the
The first
public
one was
masturbation.
yeah. I survived the second one. The first one is gonna try and kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a-
okay. No, Jet makes a good point. It does say belief for the first one, so like they have strong opinions. But
yeah.
I don't.
Republicans have strong opinions too, and I don't take them either.
I like Bex.
He
I want a
right.
McFinish.
Oh no.
Da, 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 I'm
What did we make fun of?
Not happy
They're
about that.
McChickens.
Oh,
Are
that's the one.
McCrispies.
They're called McCrispies now. They're not McChickens anymore. And I was like, what happened?
Well, that's fucking
no.
What?
McChickens are still there. The McCrispies
Oh, sorry,
are the
there's a
McChicken
McCrispy.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So instead of calling it a
McCrispies.
McChicken sandwich, they're now called McCrispies. Because it's too
McChicken.
confusing.
McDickin.
I just want McChicken.
Listen, as long as there's chicken nuggets.
fillet. A finished fillet. Good job, Darren.
What a sniper shot. Oh. No notes on that joke.
Uno momento, por favor.
Mhm.
Okey-dokey.
Ba-da-da-da-da, I'm coming.
Oh, a big
A
sack.
big sack. Can I get a big sack? I mean, a Mac? I mean, what?
They just have larger paper bags. That's all.
Mm.
I think
For the when you do food for a large party,
yeah.
catering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think one time I went to Carl's Jr. I wanted to get a shake, but I think I said, "May I have a large thick boy?" And I don't know why I said that.
But they knew what you meant.
No.
No.
Oh.
All right. New white
Let's
card.
go.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Owns one of every car.
That's a white
That's
card.
excessive.
That's
That-
a white card.
that's
To
a
me, that
red
would be
flag
red
to me.
card, but
Yeah.
How'd you acquire
Do I
that?
think
that's we're gonna go with that.
Granted, my brother would love that because he's a car
All
guy.
right. The lead singer of your favorite band who owns every kind of car.
Oh my god, it's Taylor Swift.
of my lead favorite band.
All right. Well, here's the red card. Keeps the severed heads of all their exes in a fancy glass display case.
Oh my god, it's still Taylor Swift.
Well played.
Nailed it.
Second white card. A professional chef.
Okay.
I love a chef.
Food?
I do
I
actually
love
like.
food.
Chef.
Yeah, I love food.
Millionaire. A millionaire
Gordon
chef.
Ramsay?
Millionaire chef.
Oh, look, they,
Very
they
solid.
got
We
money
are-
and they cook.
Okay.
Doing
What's your
very
red
well so
flag?
far.
But really, really hates children.
It's Gordon Ramsay.
Aw.
I see no problem with the chef, personally. I'm all in.
They're both kind of good, you know.
I mean,
No, they're pretty one-sided.
like I love
You know,
kids,
you're right. You're right.
but like
I like kids, so I'll take the heads.
I do not
I
like
like-
children. I'll take the millionaire chef.
I mean, he can hate kids, but they'll still be around. He'll just hate them while they're there.
It's true.
What
Yes.
is a murderer?
Yeah,
It
and
didn't, it
Yeah.
didn't
and the
say-
other has
hold
severed
on.
heads.
It
Yeah,
didn't
so then-
say they murdered them. It just says they have the heads.
They just
They're
look.
an
This is
accomplice to murder?
This is clearly a multimillionaire. They own one of every car, and they can acquire severed heads. Like those two things could not be related, you know,
Okay,
or
here.
can be.
So then I would take the second.
They have so
option.
much money that upon the death of their exes, by whatever causes happen unrelated
Right.
to themselves, they have managed to procure ownership of those heads. They are not directly involved with the death of any of these exes, but upon their deaths, they are contracted for some sum of money that they clearly have enough of that they can just get these heads. Still very fucking weird. I would much rather go with someone who hates kids, but I do have questions about like how this hate manifests. Because millionaire
To
chef.
what degree is the hate?
Yeah, like is this going
Like,
to
do
be
you
a
just hate
problem?
that they're around?
I hate
Because
kids.
Do they
and
hate
I don't
their
make, I don't,
existence?
I
Kids are
don't make
picky
it a
eaters.
problem.
Maybe that's why.
Like,
Okay. Anyway, can we move on? This turned into a really weird topic.
I think
We're
I would
having a
go with the second
discussion.
option.
I
Yeah.
mean, you don't hate
I'm
kids,
fine
so
not
what do
having-
you care?
I don't,
Yeah,
because I
that's
don't want to be
fine.
murdered. I don't want my head fucking put on display.
Yeah, that's fair.
I want
kinda
wherever
do.
my head is, I want my body to be there too.
But your body will be there in spirit.
Not even close.
Look, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
All right, you're right, Corm. Just don't be an ex. You got a good point.
That's
I've got
why.
a real good track record.
That's why you kill them first.
Ooh, then I inherit a bunch of cars and
And
Oh,
a head
and-
collection.
Well,
the revenue of my favorite band.
Yeah.
All right.
I
So
mean,
anyway, the next white card is loves the 80s.
okay.
Hey, I don't hate it.
Red
Oh.
flag.
Shut the fuck up.
Is it because you were
Same favorite music.
okay?
Okay.
What's your red flag?
Red flag on that one is. Oh no,
No, what?
Anthony, you were not going to like this at all.
I don't like this already.
Has a special knife they use to kill kittens specifically.
I thought you were gonna say something with cats. Ooh,
Typically.
Wherever it goes, that's where I'm at.
no, that's not for butter.
It
That's the
can't. It
cat
can't.
knife.
No,
Oh,
not
it's
that
like
one.
a cat
Not that
knife.
one.
What?
That's
No,
the cat
no.
knife.
No.
The one with the little paw engraving on it? No, that's not for bread.
Help! I'm stuck to this. I need someone with a knife to cut me free. No, I'm sorry, I can't do it. This is a cat knife.
All I got is this cat knife.
Not this knife.
Just got a
Not
cat
that
knife.
knife.
Sorry.
Right. So
Special.
the next one,
Okay,
It
yoga
can't be
instructor.
worse for me.
Yoga
Okay.
instructor.
Okay.
Real
Okay.
flexible.
Flexible.
Dawson.
yeah.
Makes scented
Dawson.
candles as a hobby.
Still
I
Dawson.
like smells.
I'm for it.
Scented candles.
Their red flag is
They shop at a Pier 1. Sorry.
They're a sentient Pier 1.
yells "fuck you" at every baby they see.
I mean, I would prefer that than the special knife to kill
I
cats.
will take that. That one's funny. That was
That's
really
funny.
funny.
Just imagine it being like a baby comes by, everyone saying how cute it is, and I'm like, fuck you.
We'll just assume they'll just be like they have Tourette's. Just let go with it.
like to me, I assume they're kind of like saying it under their breath, like "fuck you." So, like,
Yeah, fuck you, child.
fuck
No,
you,
but it
kid.
specifically says yells.
Fuck you.
Hey, babe, let's go to the park today. Let's just take a walk through the playground.
Yes.
I'm sorry,
I think I'd still prefer the yelling than I would.
Yes!
Obviously.
Yeah.
I mean,
1,000 times yes.
Why would I?
I'm not the biggest fan of cats, but I don't want to see them killed.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
here.
of course.
Anthony, you really liked "fuck you" to babies. You threw your head back in a good
It's
time.
funny.
Yeah.
It's funny because I just imagined a fun, like a entertaining way to use that.
All right.
It's still under my.
Owns your favorite sports team,
I don't like sports.
but they're rich. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, they're clearly rich.
Yeah.
Loves staying in.
Okay.
Well, I don't
So
hate
this
it.
is an old white man who likes to stay indoors. Got it.
Ooh, yeah.
But also, he's a clown pimp.
Yeah, old
like
white man
clowns.
clown pimp. Next,
I'm coming back around, honestly.
actually kind of curious what a clown pimp is.
Exactly.
Is this
I have a
something
lot
I
of
could
questions.
Google?
I have a lot of follow-up questions for the clown pimp.
The clown pimp of crime.
Okay. Second one, lumberjack.
Okay. Kate's
Mm.
Dexter.
I'm not outdoorsy.
I led this one. Pick an actor or an actress.
Okay.
Oh, they're just your favorite actor or actress.
You want me to pull a different card because that was kind of weird.
It's Scarlett
everyone
Johansson as a lumberjack.
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay,
Everyone-
Scarlett
everyone
Johansson.
just
is a
choose-
yeah. Choose
Okay.
choose whatever you think your favorite actor or actress is, but
Whoever
they
your
also
favorite, yeah.
they also have a side hobby as being a lumberjack.
Lumberjack Michael Bay Jordan.
But they only have a one-word vocabulary and they only can say the C word.
Well, it's still that one. I mean,
Repeat the second one again.
Lumberjack,
Okay.
pick your favorite actor or actress,
Okay.
and they can only have one-word vocabulary and it's the C word.
what was the first one?
The first,
the
one,
first
was
one was-
clown pimp who loves staying in but owns your favorite sports team.
You know what? That's actually not so
Clown
bad.
pimp.
I think clown pimp.
Yeah, clown pimp, because
Yeah.
that's how they own the team, by being a clown pimp.
Words we never thought we would say.
Yeah. No.
Beck's got a good workaround. ASL as
It's
just
true.
being the form of communication. 'Cause
I've
they can
always-
only say
Yeah,
the C word.
I've always wanted to learn ASL just to learn.
All right. Always defend you.
Okay.
Solid.
Okay.
Positive.
Mhm.
Okay.
Is a porn star that always defends you.
Okay.
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 No downsides.
Literally will only talk about putting things up in their butt.
So porn star.
Porn star.
So all good things so far.
Listen,
Where's
sex
the red
work
flag?
is real work.
Driven.
Okay.
Driven.
Driven, yes.
Okay.
Their kisses cure cancer.
Wow.
Okay, they're driven to kiss as many people as possible. Kevin
I may have to
Spacey.
take this just for the oof. Really fucking put a sour note on that one.
All right. I did not do this. This is coincidental. But they shit out their mouth.
Oh, they cure cancer, but they
Damn
also
monkey's
shit out their
paw.
mouth.
That's where the cure came from.
What an evil genie's twisted wish.
Oh no!
Oh,
I want to cure
shit.
cancer, but I don't want shit on anyone.
I
But-
guess I'm dating a porn star.
But I mean, if that's
Oh, yeah.
if that's all it takes, though, like where do they have to
shit
kiss
out
you?
their mouth. So what if they just have their mouth closed? So when
Yeah.
they
Yeah, where
kiss
do they have to
to-
kiss you for the cure to take effect? You know,
They have to kiss you on your cancer.
inside.
Like kissing a boo-boo. Yes, they are in the operating room.
Then that's fine. There's doctors, and they can
Yeah,
sterilize
they'll
it
only
afterwards.
shit if their mouth's open, right?
They
Or
for
they shit
sure
out
have
their
shit
mouth.
on their lips.
That's only if they freshly took a shit. If they didn't, if they're like
Yeah.
between shits, it's fine. Just brush their
That's what
teeth
I
more
mean.
often.
Just think it's like your butthole's your mouth. Like, you know, you wipe it clean. It's clean for now. It'll get dirty later. You wipe again. It's just when your mouth is open. It's just
I don't like that you just compared mouths to buttholes.
don't people
I mean, aren't buttholes just the mouths of your butt?
Yeah, don't people describe it like that?
No! Who are these people?
I feel like I've heard this in conversation or just read it somewhere. I don't know. Clearly, it wasn't you guys.
Oh yeah, I ate dinner with my ass last night. Like,
Oh, it's just like
Yeah, butt chugged a bottle of vodka.
that's how you get the nutrients straight into
Yeah.
the intestines.
Absorbing it right to my prostate.
It's the fastest way to get it.
I guess.
Tube
I mean,
steak.
the only downfall, like the only downfall with it's a porn star, right?
Yeah,
The
pretty
other
much.
option. Yeah.
Just a porn star.
All they would talk
Yeah.
about is just like what they would put up their butt. So like every time you mention something, they'd be like,
Yeah, put it
"What
up
if I
there.
put that up my butt?" Like that's all it would be.
Yeah, that's honestly not bad.
Not bad.
Like,
Not bad.
but
I mean, especially if
but
you compare the. But you know what?
But-
One's curing cancer. Like, do you have
cancer,
to?
Yeah, that's
cancer
also
curing
true.
shit kisses.
Do you? Yeah,
Yeah.
do you have to just take one for humanity so you can have someone who's curing cancer?
But that's the thing. You don't have to keep dating them. You can just, I've discovered this person. Be free now. Like,
I have dated this person into existence. Now they're your problem.
exactly. You're welcome.
I like the idea that these people don't exist until we date them.
Because we're mystical wizards and we're conjuring these people.
Go ahead. What's
All
our
right.
next parts?
Oh, man.
Stunt double.
Ooh,
Cool.
of me?
Ooh, neat.
They're a supermodel.
I do my own stunts.
They're a supermodel stunt double.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
dig.
This person sounds cool as hell.
Yeah.
What's your red
But-
flag?
They're a hooker taxidermist.
I can work through that.
Question:
Yes.
Yeah, my
Are
mind
they a
went to
hooker? Are they a hooker who does taxidermy, or do they taxidermy hookers?
that's
No,
how
no,
I
no.
read that. I was like, is it like taxidermy and then they do that specifically for hookers? So I
No,
was
no,
like,
they stuff hookers. That's what they do. That is
We
what
all
they're
stuff
good at.
hookers.
Yeah, but I mean in the
For the
enjoyable
context,
form.
which do you want it to be?
I'd prefer a hooker who does taxidermy.
Fair enough, but that doesn't say and. It's-
Hooker taxidermist. That means they do taxidermy to hookers.
on hookers.
All right.
Does it? Does that? I feel we could go the other way with it and still be grammatically in the right.
You're technically yes. It could be read both ways.
Yes.
Okay,
So
go ahead.
I'd
What's-
rather the hooker with a hobby than
Hooker.
someone who is taking people and
I
stuffing
took it
them
as it
with
was, and
sawdust.
They're,
They-
Scott says they're a hookerdermist. All right. Second
Okay.
white card has
Okay.
front row tickets to every concert. Every
Neat.
one.
That's cool.
Hookups. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Second white card can get you free drinks forever at any bar in any part of the world.
This
That's
is the
cool.
this person has all the hookups.
Okay.
Mhm.
The hookup
What's the red
person,
flag?
What's your red flag?
Every time you have an orgasm with them, you lose 1 year of your life.
Worth it.
Yeah, I'll take the second.
I could go without sex. I'll take all the
I was just gonna
concerts.
die young.
You could do that too.
Yeah,
I was-
I prefer that over stuffing hookers because that's weird. I'm stuck on the.
I'm not
first
that
one.
big into taxidermy. Both directions of that last one, like neither one was super favorable for me.
I mean, I
Like,
do like
cool, you're a
taxidermy.
model. Cool, you're a model.
But
Cool, you're a stunt
I
double.
really do
but
like
I can
hookers.
get all the alcohol at any bar.
Now I get
and
to keep
front
them.
row.
I mean, we
Front
can
row
dress
ticket.
them up at Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have to have previously been alive to do that activity.
The
Where's the
hooking or
fun?
the Christmas part?
The taxidermy part. bitch.
Oh,
You can get like little stuffed animal, realistic looking versions of them and put ugly sweaters on those. They don't have to be alive at some point just to make that more special.
Honestly, nothing wrong with the second one. There's nothing but green flags there.
Yeah.
so we're gonna do a couple more, but
Okay.
currently we were using the filthy expansion pack. Let's
Okay.
switch over to the even filthier expansion.
Oh,
pack.
no.
Let's go.
Oh god. Bye bye, sponsors.
Unless it's the same one. Huh. Honestly, I don't know. We're gonna find out.
It's man, worse than where we've been? That
I-
seems
I hope
Bold.
I hope it's like the difference between like on Reddit, like r/ am I the asshole, like compared to am I the devil? Like I hope like that's like the shift.
Actually, I'm not going to open that one. I think they sent me two of the same kind, and I can return that. So
Oh.
we're
Oh,
going to
okay,
stick with
okay.
what we got.
okay.
Yeah.
I want to know
Um,
how vanilla the normal ones are then.
All right, let's
I
do a
am
couple
curious
of
with
those.
the-
I
sure.
feel like
Yeah.
just
We'll
do a
do a
few of
couple-
those.
okay.
Palate
So-
cleanser,
So-
palate cleanser.
Yeah, the first white card, generous.
Okay.
Cool. I like generous people.
Same favorite movie, and they're generous.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Fantastic. I love it.
What's your red flag?
Sleep puncher.
That's why
That's
you put a
not bad.
pillow in between.
Yeah, it's not bad. Look, I have this pregnancy
Separate
pillow.
beds?
I have this pregnancy
Yeah.
pillow. It protects me from everything.
It swirls
beds?
me and you.
Yeah, just let
Yeah,
separate
Straight
beds.
jacket?
Yeah.
Just get like
Yeah.
a fleece straight jacket.
Handcuffs if you're kinky.
All right.
I've luckily have never been with a puncher or a kicker.
Lawyer. White card, lawyer.
Red flag.
I don't
agree,
really,
but they're rich.
yeah.
Owns a 500-foot yacht.
Okay.
Double red flag.
Okay.
Looks
I'm
and
fine with
smells.
the yacht.
Looks and smells just like your dad.
Oh,
Oh.
my dad smells. Wait.
Oh no.
Now, all right. So I have to assume that the smell invokes thoughts of your dad.
It just says
Okay.
looks and smells just like your dad.
I'm sorry,
Sure,
baby.
but
You
that
smell like
would-
an old Jamaican man.
Evil daddy lawyer. Like if they smell like your dad, it's going to like at least
Oh, give
often
you. Yeah.
bring thoughts about
of your
memories
dad.
of your dad at least.
Sure.
Yeah.
A sleep puncher you can handle. There's
Yeah.
ways around that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's
I would. Yeah. Number one.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sleep
I'll
puncher.
I'll take the first one. Yeah. Sleep punching. Look, I could work on my defense.
all right.
Keep the guard up.
Yeah.
First white card, they're patient. Very patient.
I like patient
Nice.
people.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
They oh, all right. This is a weird white card. It says is a mer person.
Okay, so they like
Okay.
mermaid.
Which
No.
half?
Wait.
It does not say. They are a mer person who is very patient.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like you would have to be if you're a
I
mer
like
person.
that mer person is a white flag.
Yes, that is weird, but we're gonna go with it. Where are the red? Okay. Oh, here are the red cards. Is actually two children stacked on top of each other in a trench coat.
Nope. 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 Drawing. I'm drawing the
not messing
line, and I'm stepping so
children?
far away from the children line. Like,
with- Yeah. Yeah. Nope.
Okay,
No,
this
thank
Very
is
you.
valid. Very valid.
this- the second
Let's see
one.
how
let's see how bad
the
this.
second one
How
is.
fucked up this one could be.
This first white card is they own Mars,
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
the planet. They own Mars.
vacation to Mars. Okay,
okay.
so Elon Musk.
They won the Medal of Honor.
Okay.
Definitely not
Okay.
Elon Musk.
All right, red
So
flag.
it's Tony Stark so far.
For as long as you date them, all your friends will hate them.
Tony Stark. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll take that over the.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to take that one.
Wouldn't be the first
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
Yes.
Yeah,
sure.
last one.
You want me to go dirty? You want me to stay normal?
Oh, were those
Surprise.
the normal ones already?
Yeah, these
Oh,
were the
we did?
normal ones.
Oh, okay.
I like the normal ones. Let's
Yeah.
finish
Normal
up
ones are
on
fun.
those.
Right.
Yeah.
First white card owns a real dinosaur.
Okay.
Oh.
Alive?
Does not specify.
It's just a cockatoo.
Let's say it's alive.
Owns a real dinosaur, but has a twin.
the
Okay.
bird or the person.
They have a twin who owns a real dinosaur.
Are they the Schwarzenegger or are they the DeVito?
Whatever your heart desires.
Okay, DeVito.
Their red flag is a hobbit.
That's literally
DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
All right, first white card on the
Shut
second
up,
side.
Jaren.
There is. Oh man,
Mm.
I just got rickrolled. Is never going to give you up,
Ha!
let you down, run around, or desert you.
Solid traits in a partner.
I like that.
It's true. It's true. We'll make you
Completely
cry.
blind. Well, hold on. Completely blind to all your flaws.
Okay. I mean, that's just a necessity.
That's fine.
No, I don't think that's a good thing.
I'm a red flag homunculus.
Only responds
like
to
to
text
shut up.
with
Okay.
K.
Ooh.
K.
So
No, that's
Oh, I
fine.
hate the K.
That's still fine.
what was
I
the first
mean,
one again? Oh, it was a
oh,
hobbit.
Is a
Hobbit.
hobbit who has a
The
twin,
twins and
but
a
owns a real
dinosaur.
dinosaur. And I assume they write it.
I'll take the second one.
You can have
And
a
the second
dinosaur,
one was
a hobbit, and
It's a
twin.
person who's never going to give you up,
Yes.
let you down, run around, or desert you, but is also completely blind to all your flaws, but only responds in texts to K.
That's fine.
Doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah.
Doesn't
That-
sound too bad
look,
at all.
You received the information I was giving you. We're on the same page.
Confirmed.
I hate K.
You just learn how to text to them.
Yes.
And it's only via text. You can still call.
Yeah.
Phone
Yeah, we
still
can
works.
still-
You just don't take it personally as those just like
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. You just know. That's how they communicate via
Because
text.
they will never give you up or let you down.
Yeah, see, these are all good things. Okay.
I love you, K.
But that's like the I know thing. Like, yes, is it a dick move, Han Solo? Yes, it's absolutely a dick move. And you're lucky Leia doesn't just fucking leave your ass in carbonite for the rest of your fucking life after pulling some shit like that. But
It's true. It's true.
if you know that about them, then you know that about them.
So how do we feel?
I like it.
That's fun. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
we'll put it
I
we'll
really
put
like
it in the
that.
space.
We'll do some more.
Yeah, we'll put it in the space of the pick your poisons and would you rathers.
We should throw them on like random numbers on the
Everything
list.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, okay.
On the list, when I last mess with the list. Like every 10th number was the sub game.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I have been slowly going through the list and taking off repeats and
Okay,
working
cool.
that
Oh,
out. So
awesome. Thank
it's
you,
just
Leland.
now that there's like 200 things on there, it just takes a little bit longer. So
Sure.
Fair.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, if you have enjoyed this ridiculous conversation, then please be following us on all of our social medias. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter, and you can find us by looking for the League of Ridiculous Conversations or at LORC Podcast. This pod... Fuck myself up. When your brain just like won't let you just roll over something and fix it and like later,
Yeah.
this show also gets turned into a podcast. You can find this podcast in all the podcasting places like Stitcher, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and the rest. And comes out every Monday-ish. If you are watching us, we are live on Twitch, and you're here in the chat. Chat has been explosive tonight. And you can join us every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the podcast. And then on Thursday, we're back at it again with Co-op Thursday, where Jordan and Steph play a game together and
Yep.
try and accomplish said goals stated by game. I lurked on your guys' Darksiders game.
Dark Risers.
That looks
Dark Risers.
Dark Risers?
No, it's Darksiders. Steph just says it wrong sometimes.
Yeah, I say it wrong all the
Oh,
time.
I had you muted,
No, it's fine.
so
Yeah.
because I was playing something else. But no, absolutely. They're out there playing the games. It's a great time. And then on Sunday, everybody gets together and we're all playing games. And you can be a part of that if you are part of the community. And if you want to be a part of that community, then you can find us on Discord. Link in the chat if you're here with us on Twitch, or reach out to any of those previous social medias. The Discord is open and free to everybody, and is very active and filled with some of the most amazing people that you could ever meet. That's Discord free and twitch.tv/LORC podcast. As you heard us talking about, we've got the list of ridiculousness. And if you would like to add anything there or have any long, complex thoughts about anything we talked about, feel free. You can send us an email at lorcpodcast@gmail.com. Jordan, you're out
Yes,
there on
sir.
the internet
I am.
making noise. How do the people find you?
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear and on twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear. I started playing Resident Evil 4 Remake. I like it a lot so far. I only got to chapter 3. And I'll be doing more this Friday. Yeah, that's about it. Steph, where can people find you
Yes.
on the internet?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at Stephnoids. That's STEPHUHNOIDS. I post shit. Leland, where can people find you?
you can find me on the internet at Leland Pierce Art or Pineapple Pierce on Instagram. Sometimes I do art.
Sure do.
You sure
Anthony?
And if you would like to contact me for civil discourse on the internet, you can find me at LORC Podcast on the Twitter and Instagram. So until next week,
Yeah.
I'm Anthony, and in alphabetical order we are,
I'm Jordan.
I'm Leland.
I'm Steph.
and we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.